Leia Williams, Lucas Wernick, and David Messina continue the murder mystery as Scarlet Witch's surprising return puts everything X-Factor and the Avengers have dug up into question, but the arrival of a group of Kaiju on Krakoa's shores threaten more than just the murder investigation. Leia Williams continues to tell a rather strange and very interesting storyline as the trial of Magneto no longer becomes about Magneto, a character who is barely actually even in this issue and I think only has 1 or 2 lines. Instead, Williams focuses her attention on the newly returned Scarlet Witch, and right off the bat we learn that she is an older copy of Wanda that the mutants had on file for resurrection. The most perplexing thing though was how the book then sort of transitioned over into standard superheroics with the X-Men and Avengers teaming up to fight Kaiju, who just randomly appear on the island after Wanda comes back to life. It was a strange way to take the book considering how up until now it was this kind of cool serious murder mystery and continuation of the X-Factor storyline, but I trust Williams to bring it all full circle, and being that chaos magic is involved, I have no doubt there'll be some sort of wonderfully wacky explanation for it all. One thing I did wish that we got a follow up a little bit more on was Steve putting out the idea that the X-Men may have been in fact keeping Wanda in prison. It was a simple comment he made at the start of the issue, but I feel like the implications that maybe the Avengers are getting the feeling that something fishy is going on with Krakoa, especially if they know how they treat Wanda as some sort of devil in their culture. Lucas Wernick and David Messina continue to deliver a colourful and action-packed book, this time focusing on some rather interesting kaiju designs. I really loved how they were framed up in the panels, taking up most of the panel to help showcase their immense size compared to the heroes as well as the island they were invading. Wanda continues also her ethereal journey and was fantastically depicted here as well. This time getting a little bit more creepy with the designs, where substituting flowers with weird eyeballs and mysterium shapes and brilliant colours. It was quite fantastic. The trial of Magneto issue 3 really shifted gears on what the series is, reverting to a slightly more traditional superhero comic for a moment and shifting focus of its titular character to explore more recent interesting plot twists. I'm going to give this issue an 8 out of 10. The trial of Magneto issue 3 finds the Avengers shocked that Scarlet Witch is now alive, but Wanda herself is shocked though to learn that she is married to an android, as Captain America wonders if maybe she was being held somewhere on the island and escaped, and that she was never really dead. Iron Man wonders what the hell could even hold Wanda, but Cap knows it could have been anything from enchantments to stasis spells. Wanda doesn't know anything more than they do as she begins to be overwhelmed by everything around her. Suddenly, Magneto is smashed past the team as Northstar continues beating him up for taking his husband hostage, saying that this was just a preview and he's been enhanced since they last fought, and if Eric threatens his husband again, he'll see how much he's improved. Northstar says that Wanda's appearance means nothing for their investigation, and X-Factor will continue the investigation, telling the Avengers that Kyle said that they are welcome to stay for dinner. Steve asks how can he think of food at a time like this, but Northstar knows it's because Kyle is human. As they head inside the boneyard, Wanda is reunited with Wiccan and Speed. Wiccan realizes that while she definitely is Wanda Maximoff, it's not the Wanda Maximoff she knows, and it's like she's from the past. Wanda asks her father Eric what is happening as Rachel is told to find her last memory. Rachel connects with Jean, telling her mother that she remembers so little. Jean knows that Wanda's last backup was quite outdated, as Rachel figures that she was resurrected with Magneto's Cerebro backup, and that's where it disappeared to. Hoping Jean can fill in the rest of her memories, but Jean is hesitant. However, Rachel knows it's the right thing to do, since she doesn't even know her own sons. The mutants update Wanda's mind with everything she has done up until that point as the island begins to rumble. Suddenly, giant kaiju appear all over the island, with Northstar alerting the X-Men and Avengers, telling the teams that they'll find out why they're attacking after they are all dealt with. Captain America and the Avengers are more than happy to help, wanting to rain check dinner as Northstar hopes that Cyclops will allow him to divide the teams up based on each of the unique kaiju, and Scott leaves it in his capable hands. Wanda wonders what will happen with her as her sons ask her to come with them. The mutants and the Avengers all leave and fight the kaiju in small groups together. Rachel, however, can't get a psychic hold on them, finding their minds are just filled with destruction and nothing more. Polaris tells Iron Man and Sunfire to drive one of them away from the boneyard so the heroes get to work, blasting the villain as Polaris and Magneto use their metal chains to secure it. The heroes soon learn that the kaijus won't die as Cyclops calls for an evac of all non-combatants off the island, as the heroes ready to fight for as long as they can, possibly to the death. Wanda's spirit, meanwhile, finds herself back in the flowery realm, this time chased by the white-cloaked being who killed her before falling before a giant mystical wheel. She finds a part of her has departed herself, feeling it leaving as the wheel spins, bringing forth a giant axe as she realizes she is meant to kill the white-cloaked being. Wanda slashes at the being as a symbol and portal appear. She soon realizes that this is all chaos magic and this whole place is made from chaos magic. She knows the being will not kill her, but the white-cloaked being is glad she finally figured it out. The white-cloaked being is revealed to be an older version of Wanda, who knows it took her long enough to deduce what is happening.